Good morning, students. Today I have the 3D model of the heart. With the help of this 3D model, I will explain you the working and the structure and working of the heart. Let's start. Heart is divided into the four chamber. Now see, two upper chambers and two lower chambers. Upper chambers are called auricles and lower chambers are called ventricles. Now see, this chamber is called right atrium. Then second upper chamber is called left atrium, and the lower one is called ventricle. Ventricle from inside it is divided into the two part. This part is called right ventricle, and the next part is called left ventricle. Is it okay? Now see once again. The first chamber it is called the right auricle, and the second chamber is called left auricle, then right ventricle and left ventricle. These are the four chamber of the heart. Now see, right atrium, left atrium, and this is ventricle. Okay. Now next is this. This vessel is called pulmonary artery. This is called pulmonary artery. This is the only artery which carry the deoxygenated blood. It carry the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for the purification, and when lungs purify the blood, then it again come back into the heart, and it comes back through this one. This vessel is called pulmonary vein. This vessel is called pulmonary vein. This is the only vessel which carry oxygenated blood. Otherwise all the this is the only vein which carry the oxygenated blood. Otherwise all the veins carry the deoxygenated blood. Okay. Now next is this one. This vessel is called aorta. Aorta distributes the blood from heart to body, and this is the aortic arch. It helps in distribution of the blood to the different body parts. The next is superior vena cava. Superior vena cava collects the blood from the upper body parts, that is head and arms, and this is the inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava collects the blood from the lower body parts, that is the parts which are lower than the arms. Now next is you can see so many blood vessels are on the wall of the ventricle. These are for providing the nutrients to the heart and collecting the waste material. Okay, now see the functioning of the heart. The blood enters into the heart into the uh, right atrium with the help of these two vena cavas, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Then blood enters into the right atrium. From the right atrium it moves into the right part of the ventricle, that is the right ventricle. From the right ventricle this blood goes into the pulmonary this is pulmonary artery, and from the pulmonary artery it goes towards the lungs for the purification, for the to the lungs for the purification. After purification it comes back into the uh, pulmonary vein. From the pulmonary vein it enters into the left atrium to left ventricle, and from left ventricle it is pushed towards the aorta, and from aorta to the different body parts. Then this was the functioning of the. Now see the animation. In this you can see the pumping is continuously going on. The muscles of the heart, they are the cardiac muscles. They are called cardiac muscles, and cardiac muscles have a characteristic that they do not get fatigued. They start working from the birth till death. They continuously work without any rest. Now the contraction and relaxation are caused due to these muscles, and due to contraction and relaxation the blood is filled, and that is pushed into the different, filled in the heart and then pushed into the different vessels.